artist inside and like being cooked together to create his own art with his own prints on it and this.
18 different countries are participating in an exhibition organized by Positive Thinking organization here in Egypt. This is the kind of the first annual exhibition to be held, and they are showing a photography exhibition as well as a documentary. Let's take a look.
Always my goal is this is documentary the behavior of wildlife and making his personality attachment with it. And one of things that make me enjoy this competition is positive thoughts. It's like, yeah, we are human, but we have another connection with our nature. And for me, it's like I'm working with a lot of work with birds. For me, it's more attached for me, and also try to helping show the behavior, the sort of love, how they care about each other, and all this stuff. And one of the things in my photos is I'm participated with is like the story love between the two birds is called Bright Tern. I was photographed in Gordaga, in island called Magawish. It is a protected area. I was on trip for researching about breeding birds. For me, this is what I want like to be show how they care about each other in heat, and how he cold his water, his cold inside the water, and come back to his wife to making cold because he's standing on the egg. So this for me, this behavior, how being in love, not about a human, is another way in anywhere. So for me, this positive way to see, yeah, making like Sophia. I think you know Sophia is like make it spiritual, see another creature what you do. Maybe you impact on yourself, impact on another, and by pictures it is like showing another world layer. So, and maybe we can do by photos, by documentary. This is stuff for me. This is my goal of my life since I was a kid, 12 years old. Till now, this is my goal to do this always. It's different between one single photo, one frame, and between two film is taking 24 frame to do it film. for me the same one, but it's everything is have unique. The photos is like one single shot say everything, and it's very difficult. The movie is easier to see how the process go, and in the end, you know the process itself. You know this, they know the process of the what's the name, process of the film itself and the goal of it. But the photo is more, for me, it's more difficult to take one single shot, say everything, telling a story, and they have small details, and every detail say something. It's more difficult. But for comparing the competition together, I think more creative, more positive, and making more people more thinking how be more creative and say a lot without anything by small singles. Like the birds is like my shot are doing this, just shot like two birds doing shot, and if I don't show the water drop going through, it is nothing. But in film it is, I think, more easier, but it must be not too long, it must be short, and it must be like this.
انت لسه بتسمعي اليساندرو سابينا؟
ما انت عارف اني بحب صوته وبحب النوع ده من المزيكا.
طيب ممكن تبصي على سلك التليفون وتشوفي ان كان موصول بفيشته في الحيطة ولا لا.
اذا كان كده يبقى بكلمك ازاي؟
بس جربي وبصي، واذا تلاقيه مش موصول، يا ترى مين بقى اللي بيكلمك؟ ايه رحتي فين؟
مفيش، معلش، كنت مركزة شوية في الدوشة اللي بره.
ممكن تبصي على سلك التليفون وتشوفي ان كان موصول بفيشته في الحيطة ولا لا.
Otherwise, one of things is just about photos, but about the films itself is more making more attachment with the positive thinking, if one say. Why? It make you feeling with them, you living with them. That's the beauty of films. If one say about films, it's make it beauty. If it's 2 minutes movie, but it's make you living with them and feeling the attachment with them and feeling try to be peaceful a little bit. I think it is one of the beauty of films be better. But if you want to get about difficulty, it's photos difficult. Film is better for anyone to see it. But the feelings it's same, but the films make you more living, too long living, but not just one shot and still not freezing.
ما يستاهلش لما نبقى لوحدنا احط لهم الازازه دي، الازازه اللي انا شارياها وشايلاها في الدولاب بقالي سنين، احط لهم منها ليه؟ ولا كلمه حلوه ولا لمسه رقيقه ولا كلمه دافيه وحنينه. هو انا وحش قوي كده؟ هو انا جاهله؟ على فكره انا معايا بكالوريوس تجاره انجلش، واشتغلت قبل كده في شركات مالتي ناشونال كتير، بس انا سبتها عشان خاطره، عشان البيت. بس بعد كده ايه اللي حصل؟ بقيت زي اي حاجه هو شاريها جوه البيت. فيها ايه لو مره دخل عليا ببكيه ورد رقيق، او حتى لمسني لمسه رقيقه، او سمعني كلمه حب؟ انا ليه دايما محبوسه جوه الدايره بتاعتي، دايره مقفوله عليه هو بس ومتلفه حواليه؟ على فكره هو ما يستاهلش الازازه اللي انا شايلها دي. الازازه دي هتفضل مستخبيه جوه قلبي جوه الدولاب، يمكن في يوم اخرجهم. انا قررت ان انا اخرج من الدايره دي، ومن بكره انا هرجع الشغل تاني.
I think it's participating with another competition people from different countries. It's more experienceful for me as pursuit as photography, because this means sharing the experience, sharing the techniques, sharing the beauty, if one say, without its beauty in itself, and see how we be creative. And I think it is one of goals, bring every positive people together, and maybe someday I'm go his country and try find something with him about his positive place or positive place over there, and he come to me and see a lot of things. I can see it, but so I think this is what we call sharing the experience for me. And also this one of things is it's not about a competition. It's about how sharing the beauty itself. I think if you go to I won't be the first one, and I won't be the number one of done this, you're losing what you call the quality or positive way to showing the picture or filming. It is just showing the reality, the beauty of reality of film or pictures, not about competition. I think it's like that.
I come here today because of my cousin. He is not here today, but he is in Emirates. He's a photographer. He is working at these pictures for Word Think, and he works at this picture. He took this idea from the internet for a lot of pictures. So he was working on it, and he took this idea from internet. So he was working off a lot of pictures, and I think this picture is very good today.
Well, this brings us to the end of this episode of Cultural Magazine. Tune in for another one next week.